Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to yet another Mystery Monday with your host, Retro. Glad to have everybody here pre-Halloween. It's coming up fast, guys. Halloween is coming fast. So glad to have everybody here. Tonight's going to be a kind of a laid-back stream a little bit. Going to do a question and answer kind of thing. I've got a few questions and a few answers over here, but I'm going to allow you guys to post your own questions, and I'm going to give you guys answers as well. I'm pretty sure that that a few of you out there, like Onyx Demon, will drop some answers as well, because he is knowledgeable about a lot of this. So glad to have everybody here, especially all the demons, and as always with the demons, so do I. I love that movie too. That's one of my mini random demon shout out songs right there. I'm slowly building a lot of other shout out songs. I haven't done that many. I've got a few in there that I'm kind of picking up dick push ups, right? Major dick push ups. Exactly. So I got a lot for a lot of different things for everybody. Let me go ahead and drop the. Okay, once again, it's messing up. Let me go ahead and drop some shout outs to everybody. Demon was the first one here, so Demon is going to get a shout out. Right there, guys. And then we're going to drop one to Leather Rebel. I recognize that voice playing with you in the background there. Her voice is not mistaken. Let's see, who else can we shout out there? Who is out there watching? We got Evil Lemonade. Gonna drop one to Evil Lemonade. Gonna do all the shout outs, get them out the way so we can get to the wonderful show I got for you guys. Let's drop one to Eon. Who else is out there? So there we go. That's all the shout outs right there for everybody. I would shout out John Cambanis, but he hasn't done the streaming yet. He will be streaming eventually. He is now an official member of Team Blitz, so I definitely want to throw a shout out from them. Anybody watching the show later, if you are not a member of the Demons, make sure you join the Demons. We are the best Discord stream team out there. Trust me, others will say they're the best. We are the best. So exactly, there we go with Leather Rebel throwing her horns up. So glad to have everybody here. Nicest people here. Yes, we are. We are the best demons there are. We are. Anytime you come across a demon, most will be evil, but our demons, stream demons, are awesome demons. Anyway, guys, question to answer before we get into the show. One last little bit of advertisement. Don't forget, this Friday, ladies and gentlemen, this freaking Friday, the Friday before Halloween, my super secret special Halloween project stream, my special stream for Friday, Fallout Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're there. Just don't piss me off. Exactly, Demon. Don't piss Demon off. But don't miss this stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put my mic out of the way. I've got a very special plan stream for you. Leather Rebel already knows a little bit about what I'm doing, so I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. It's going to be a it's been months and months in the works for the stream. It's going to be like off the charts of what I'm doing. So trust me, it's something you do not want to miss at all. This is going to it is literally going to be better than any stream I've ever done. Better than a lot of streams out there. And for Halloween, yeah, you can't miss this Halloween. This is going to be the best Fallout Friday stream ever. That said, let's get into the show. So as most of y'all know, last Friday we did a lot of in-depth discussion as far as more of the types of haunting into demonology and the different types of demons and the inhumans that Onyx Demon wanted to talk about. We also went into starting a bit on the ghost hunting debunking, but we didn't have enough time to talk about the do a lot more into the debunking. So I took today to create a bunch of questions and stuff, and then we've got the other half of the debunking video that we didn't get to last Monday, as well as this week's debunking videos to go over. So we got a lot for you guys. With the questions I've got for you, every single question, ladies and gentlemen, came from Zach Bagans' ghost hunting book. Jeff is Lone Wolf. Welcome, 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 welcome to the show. Glad to have you here, buddy. So every question that I'm about to read to you guys and give you answers for, the questions came from Zach Bagans' How to Ghost Hunt for Dummies book. However, the answers are going to be my answers because his answers were literally super retarded answers that myself, and Hellfire, when we were going over them, we literally were laughing over them. He can blow you. Exactly. He can blow you. Exactly. Wait till you see some of the questions that he had. And some of the answers he had were the most absurd answers, okay? And I'll get into that as well. You want to laugh? Go right ahead and laugh. First question up. And you have to understand, I'm going to be looking over at a screen over here, guys. So if I turn away, it's because I'm reading this. And I've wrote my notes down along with Hellfire. He's not here tonight. He stayed up quite a long time today. He had no sleep up until a few minutes ago, so I told him, look, go ahead, get some sleep. He was up helping a demon. Him and Shanwich and the Waffle Messiah stayed up all night helping a fellow demon. I came in at the late to help the demon as well, but we were there for him. So Hellfire is getting some sleep. So I have no guest tonight. It's just me alone. But hey, that's all good, right? Right. Okay, so let's get back with the questions. First questions are, and this is an actual question in his book, guys, okay? This is an official question. What are ghosts made of? Okay, what are ghosts made of? Okay, I get it. People out there don't know. They don't understand ghosts, so they want to know what are ghosts made of. Okay, I can stomach that question. It's a 50-50. What are ghosts made of? Okay, kind of thing, but hey, it's what it is. I get that there are people out there that definitely don't know enough that they want to know what ghosts are made of. So my answer is this. Pretty much, let me move the mic closer to me, guys. We want to know, we know that humans are made up of mostly water. 98% of our body is water. And that water conducts energy and electricity. But what happens when someone comes back from the grave or beyond the grave? Short answer is that a spirit is the energy of the past human. To get more into depth with this question, pretty much many paranormal researchers believe that when someone dies, they continue to live free of the body as a form of electromagnetic energy. This energy is very similar to the impulses of the brain and heart, as I tell everybody all the time. Many ghost hunters, fake or real, believe the EM energy, the electromagnetic energy, is responsible for ghosts. This is why many of us use the electromagnetic frequency, the EMF meters, to detect the presence of and or possibly communicate with the ghosts. So there's the basic answers. What are ghosts made of? Electromagnetic energy. So yeah, I mean, what are ghosts made of? They're ethereal. You can pass through their energy. Plain and simple. Moving on, let me move my mouse over there because I don't know where my mouse went, ladies and gentlemen. Mouse is missing. There we go. Moving on. What do ghosts actually want, and why do they hunt us? So this one here is relatively a short answer. There's no in-depth answer to this, and feel free, ladies and gentlemen, to actually, if there's something you want to know in depth, or like Onyx Demon, if you want to interject something and answer something, feel free to let me know you want to answer something and take part. I'm more than happy to have you take part and answer questions. If I had you here on Discord, I would throw you in and let you talk with me. But feel free to answer. If any of you want to ask questions, this is the time. Ask your questions. There are, for this purpose of this episode, if there is no stupid question, even if and some people may assume it to be a stupid question. For this episode, there is no such thing as a stupid. Well, okay, there is possible stupid questions, and I've got them, but there is no stupid questions from you guys. That said, what do ghosts actually want, and why do they want to haunt us? So for me, I wrote down many different reasons, from unresolved issues from life to watching over loved ones and wanting to help. Sometimes it is their peace. It is that their peace has been disturbed from renovations of homes, buildings, even cemeteries getting destroyed. For some reason, they have been disturbed, and their you know how you say rest in peace. Well, their peace has been disturbed. So you wake them up, and they basically they can't rest, or they won't be able to rest until something is taken care of to suit them. There are pretty much many different reasons why, and no definitive answers, since each case in its own is different. So every haunting is different. So every reason why they're here and haunting us is their own. So it's hard to give a definitive answer when there's too many answers for each individual case. Each case is different. Each case answer is different. But that gives you an idea of the answer to that. Now, there was a question that was posed in this book, okay? And Onyx Demon, get ready, Onyx Demon. This was a total laugh of a question for myself and for Hellfire. I do have an answer. I'm 50-50 whether I want to answer it or not, but this was in Zach Bagans' actual Ghost for Dummies book, okay? But switching keyboards. I got you ready to type. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, why do ghosts rattle chains? Okay, as soon as we came up to that question, me and Hellfire were dumbfounded. Really? Really? Why do ghosts rattle chains? Why do ghosts rattle chains? Do I really want to see, like, bro, is this a popsicle stick joke? No, this is what I thought, but it like literally, or like is this a mental thing? No, this was a literal question in his book, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Bagans of Ghost Adventures, the biggest douche, the biggest fake of well, everybody in there. Some people are faking ghost hunting, but he is the biggest douche fake of ghost huntings. Actually wrote a how-to ghost hunt for dummies book, and this was a legit question in the book. Okay, he goes into explaining how different things, and how because of mental images of this, and because ghosts predate back to medieval times, and people assumed that since they heard ghost chains rattling, and he went into this whole debacle of how it's because we expect ghosts to have chains, so we hear them have chains. He went to it's a mental thing that we perceive why they rattle chains. They're not really rattling chains, but in our mental image, we hear them rattling chains when they're not really rattling chains. Okay, that was his answer. So we had a bit of a laugh over this. So pretty much to give it an actual, even though I don't want to answer this, and I even left it blank on my notes, guys. I left it blank as I did not want to answer this, but I'll give an actual answers. The concept of rattling chains was a concept from Charles Dickens' the Christmas Story. Jacob Marley was in life. He was weighed down by the proverbial chains. Inefficient mini raid. Wow, mini raid. Hey, a raid is a raid. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Stream Demons, horns up. Let me drop a shout out to Inefficient Skills for the raid. Bye. That says leather up. Raid Stream Demons, exactly. Horns up, everybody. There's Inefficient Skills right there, guys. And then we'll continue about the chains thing and my answer once this is over. She's playing what looks like Final Fantasy. It's so small I can't see. Yep, exactly. So Final Fantasy, exactly. Okay. So there goes. I love some Vivi, right? A lot of people do. Onyx, Final Fantasy, Onyx, and me, we love some Final Fantasy. I'm so excited to be here in time to be here for this. We were writing a horror story on exorcism on stream. Nice, 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 nice. I've got some paranormal stuff as well. Follow Drop Inefficient. So anyway, the question was, why do ghosts rattle chains? The legit answer, ladies and gentlemen, it is not what Zach Bagans says. When anything that Zach Bagans says, you can pretty much it's as credible uh as a $1 million bill. Okay, there is no such thing as a $1 million bill. There's no such thing as his answers. But the proper answer is, like I was saying, Charles Dickens created the Christmas story. When he created the Christmas stories, he wrote vividly things for you to visualize, and it's all about visualization and when you write stories. And in his story, he basically wrote that Jacob Marley in life was weighed down by the burdens of life and money, which were laid down like chains. And since he was weighed down by proverbial chains in life, he had to wear chains in the afterlife. Okay, and since then, people in all future movies and stories attributed chains to ghosts. So ghosts, exactly, Onyx Demon, Christmas Carol. They didn't actually have chains. There is no such things as ghosts with chains. Let me rattle my chains. No, that was Jacob Marley in Christmas Carol, and movie and authors and movie writers and makers basically just carried it on for the emphasis and the coolness and spookiness of it. So it's not a legit thing. Ghosts don't rattle chains. That's the reason why, because of the absurd question and the absurd Zach Bacon's answer, I was left 50-50 whether I was going to answer it. But ladies and gentlemen, you now have the actual answers. There's no such thing. Ghosts don't rattle chains in real life. Okay, that's a farcity as created by Charles Dickens. Now, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, those of you who came in with the raid with inefficient skills, this is a Q&A on ghost hunting. I am working on trying to get everybody trained for my live ghost hunting streams, where I'll be eventually traveling to most of you streamers out there to do the ghost hunting live streams on your stream, and then we'll do the reviews of the evidence on my stream on a Monday night. So it is coming. I thought you mean like ghosts are rattling me chains, like making me nervous, right? That's what I thought at first, until I read the actual answer that he gave. Like literally, Onyx, we're on the same thought. I was like, oh, okay, someone's asking about rattling the chains, unnerving people, and then I read his answer to it, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. So it was whatever, but since that was the concept of what he thought the answer was, or the question was, I'm sticking with his concept of what the question was. So yeah. But yeah, I'm working on having a live stream ghost hunt. This whole stream right now is to get people ready for that. I normally talk about the Bigfoot, the Mothman, the Loch Ness Monster, all kinds of stuff paranormal. But right now we're focusing on ghosts, especially since it's Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. The next question, and feel free, ladies and gentlemen, ask me questions. I will answer your questions. If you seriously want to know something, ask it. I will answer it. Tonight, there is no stupid answer. Cellcat, welcome, Cellcat. Glad to have you here, buddy. And for the Stream Demons, let's drop another Stream Demons shout out since we got some more Stream Demons coming in. Let me throw a shout out to Supply Jeff, ladies and gentlemen, also known as the Kraken. For the Kraken has been released. Throw a shout out to the Kraken for that host. But yeah. And it's going to be coming up here in just a second. There we go. There is the Kraken, ladies and gentlemen. Supply Jeff. Look at you, Jeff. Look at you. Nice, nice, nice. Now, let's moving on back to the questions, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, feel free to ask questions. I know that Onyx Demon has a lot of information, so more than likely, if I don't answer your questions, Onyx Demon will. But one of us will get to your questions. If you do pose questions in here, they will be answered. For tonight only, there's no such thing as a stupid question. I will take serious, as long as it's a serious question. There's no such thing as a stupid question. If you're asking a question to be funny, then yeah, there is a stupid question. But the next question from Zach's book was, what are orbs? Paranormal dust or something else? Basically, Zach went into talking about how the only way to see orbs is with your night vision camera and stuff like that. He was like, oh, this, that, and the other. He destroyed it. He was like, oh, sometimes it could be dust particles, but then that's why you have to have night vision cameras, because if you pick it up with night vision cameras, it can't be dust, so forth and so exactly horseshit. Here's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen. I talk about this all the time. Onyx Demon knows it as well. Real ghost orbs can be seen through anything. Exactly. Depends on the energy. And here's my way of saying it, with him actually throwing in some good points. Orbs are small spheres of glowing light that can be seen with the naked eye and on camera. However, if you don't see it with your naked eye, then it is not an orb. Make sure that you have a partner with you. Cup of tea. Welcome, cup of tea. Glad to have you here. So basically, if you're with a partner, say like me and Onyx Demon are doing an investigation from where he's at in his area. Doesn't matter if the lights are on or off when doing an investigation. It doesn't matter if the lights are on or off. That's actually another question in this that I will get to, but it doesn't matter if the lights are on or off. If you can't see the orbs with your naked eye, whether lights are on or off, it's not an orb. The best way to do it, hang on one second, guys, my throat's going. The best way for this to know is usually when I do investigations, I never investigate alone. Always go in pairs, either 2 or more people in an investigation. One of the reasons why you want to do this is because of safety. The other reason is because you need a witness. If you're alone and you see something, you have no witness. Having that witness makes things a little bit more credible. Okay, so having a witness is important. The reason why you want to have a witness is if you see what you think is an orb from your naked eye, and I have Onyx Demon with me, I'll be like, yo, Onyx Demon, do you see that orb? Can you see that orb? And if Onyx Demon sees it, then it's an orb. Both of us see it with our naked eye without the camera. If he doesn't see it, then Onyx Demon was like, he'll be like, Retro, you're a fucking lunatic. I don't see nothing at all. You're seeing things, man. So having that witness helps with credibility to make sure what you see is what you're seeing. So that if you see it, hey, Onyx Demon, while I'm doing this EVP session, can you grab the night vision camera and take a picture with it? Can you grab the full spectrum camera and take a picture with it? And then while we both see it, I'm doing an EVP session, he grabs the full spectrum camera and snap, grabs a camera of it. So then not only do we see it with our naked eye, we see it with the camera as well, so we can attest in our notes that we saw it with our naked eye, it was glowing, and we got a picture of it. You ever bring someone who doesn't believe in anything paranormal? Yes, cup of tea, I am a believer, but I don't believe, I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in people. Okay, some people are like, oh, my house is haunted. No, your house isn't. You just have a bad case of the shits. Hang on, I'll get to your question in a minute. In my honest opinion, it doesn't matter, but light could diminish vision, as most paranormal sightings are some form of light and or shadow or movement of or objects moving. You think the most important thing to know is light uses electricity and can interfere with your camera or the paranormal energy. There we go. Another severe proper answer from Onyx Demon. But with that said, going back to cup of tea, I believe in the paranormal. So as I said, usually I get a lot of people like, hey, can you come investigate my house? It's haunted. I keep hearing noises. I go to investigate their house. I have zero belief in the paranormal. And that's okay, SoCat. I love taking people who don't believe in with me to do the investigations, because I go to debunk the claims of people who say, my house is haunted, I have a haunted house, I see the ghost of Abraham Lincoln, even though Abraham Lincoln's never been in my house, I have his ghost here. No, you don't. You have bad wiring in your house that's causing electromagnetic field cage, that because of the high EMF, you're paranoid, you're getting you're basically having hallucinations, you're seeing things, you're hearing things, and that bad taco that you had is the reason why you smell the smell of sulfur. It's actually methane coming from your fucking ass. Okay, so I don't believe every claim as a person who believes in it. I've seen stuff. So as that said, I love to take non-believers with me, because usually when I take non-believers with me, that's when shit happens. Usually if I take a bunch of believers with me, nothing ever happens. Nothing. It's like, okay, we're here. Where's the ghost at? Hello, empty house. Nothing's happening. And we go home with no evidence. But every single time I take a non-believer with me, something always happens. So, cup of tea, I'd be glad to have you on an investigation with me at any time. Let's read the chat real quick. Cheers. Has anyone ever said they have Abe in their house? No, I haven't actually met anybody that's outside of the theater, and the person who claims their house was that of the doctor that fixed the booth. I've had a lot of people claim that Abraham Lincoln is theirs, but why would Abraham Lincoln's ghost be in the house of Wilkes Booth? I can understand Wilkes Booth ghost being in the doctor's office where Wilkes Booth died, but not Abraham Lincoln. But they claim it's Abraham Lincoln nonetheless. Taco Ghosts, exactly, Taco Ghosts, all the time, Leather Rebel, you can Google it. See, there we go. They said they see famous people ghosts. That's ridiculous. Off topic, would you do a stream on Skinwalker Ranch or Stardust Ranch? Possibly. I would love to be able to, I don't know what Skinwalker Ranch is or Stardust Ranch. Let me look into what they are, Cellcat. And I'll tell you, depending on what they are, I'd be happy to. I won't turn down investigations. If somebody wants me to investigate, I'll be glad to investigate. Whether it's real or whether it's fake, that's the question. You don't know Skinwalker Ranch? Okay, so I know what Skywalker Ranch is, but I don't know what Skinwalker Ranch is. Skinwalker sounds like they sound like a high-class hooker bar, right? That's what I'm thinking, is that it sounds like some kind of high-class call-girl bunny ranch kind of thing in Nevada, you know? But I do know what Skywalker Ranch is, which is George Lucas's ranch. But no, I don't know what Skinwalker Ranch is. I know of a lot of paranormal places, like the USS North Carolina. There's some hotels in Virginia, Lizzie Borden's house in North Carolina. There's the Devil's Tramping Ground in North Carolina. There's the Nag's Head Woods in North Carolina. There are a lot of North Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. But I know of a lot of paranormal places. Waverly Sanitarium is a paranormal place, a legit paranormal place. So I know of a lot of paranormal places, but I've never heard of Skinwalker Ranch. So I've got to look that up. But no, I won't turn down investigations as long as I have the money to travel where it's go. That's what's hindering me and Hellfire in going out and doing these paranormal investigations, is I don't have the money to do the traveling investigations. I do have the money for one investigation. I was able to raise $2,000 from donations. That $2,000 is meant for a specific purpose in ghost hunting. I plan to make a trip for me and 5 other people to Waverly Sanitarium on a 1-year anniversary of ghost hunting, that we are going to be doing a live ghost hunting stream from Waverly Sanitarium. It costs money to get in. That $2,000 will cover expenses of travel and the cost of actually getting me and the other investigators into Waverly Sanitarium. So I do have money for that. I won't touch that money. That's specifically and only for that investigation, nothing else. Hey, Retro. Hey, K-Bear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to camp in a ghost town. Hey, Retro Bear, I'm lurking a bit, but I'll be active more once I get back out. No problem, no problem. Skinwalker Ranch, also known as Sherman Ranch, is a property located on approximately 512 acres of southeast on Ballard, Utah. This is reputed to be the site of a paranormal and UFO. Okay. Thank you, Cellcat. Skinwalker Ranch or Sherman Ranch and Stardust. If somebody can send me a Discord message with those 2 locations so I won't forget them, send me those in a message to my Discord or to a Twitch Whisper, that works too. Send both of those to me in a message so that I will not forget to have them, and I'm gonna go back and write them down for my stuff. I'll take a road trip if you go, dude. Leather Rebel, I was actually planning on getting you, Tabitha Blastbit, and so you, Tabitha Blastbit, Hellfire, myself, and one other person to come with me to Waverly Sanitarium. That 6th person, I'm planning on having a contest, and whoever wins that contest will be the 6th person. But I plan on having you guys with me to that. But yeah, definitely. I do plan to have 6 people to go with me to Waverly Sanitarium. So make sure you and Tabitha put your big girl panties on and come with me to that. No can do. Border is closed right now. Yeah, well, the border's closed right now. Onyx Demon. Hey, I may pull you in, Onyx Demon. I might actually pull you in. This isn't going to be going on until next year. This one, I don't think a paranormal investigation is considered essential. Well, I'm not going to be doing this. Waverly Sanitarium won't happen until sometime next year, Onyx. I'm saving that for a 1-year anniversary from when I start my paranormal travels. So you're good for now. This won't be until sometime at the end, like probably Halloween of next year. Halloween of next year is probably when I'm going to do this. So the borders should be open by Halloween of next year, so we should be good. And I'll let you be my my number 6. And I could probably afford to have Ness come with us as well. But I'll get everybody pulled in and pull you in with me, Onyx Demon. How I plan to do this, I plan to go to every single inch. I'm probably going to start from the morning time until way late into the next morning time, literally a 24-hour stream. It probably won't be done. I don't know if we'll be able to get it completely live, because I don't know if... I don't know, that would make for a nice 24-hour stream of ghost hunting. A 24-hour Twitch ghost hunting stream sounds really good for a Halloween stream, so I may actually stream it all completely live. But yeah, we're going to go through every single area. I plan to send 2 to 3 people on a team to each individual locations. There are multiple locations in Waverly Sanitarium that I do plan to get to. Just give me some licorice and some Skittles, and I can do 24 hours. Onyx Demon, it's all good. When I do it, I've got to have my Bang energy drinks and some Slim Jims. As long as I have my Slim Jims or beef jerky and my Bang energy drinks, and we're good. So I got you covered. I got you covered. We're gonna have beef jerky, Bang. We'll have some Skittles. We'll have some licorice and a bunch of other snacks and foods as well. So there will be drinks and whatnot. The retro special, exactly. It'll be a 1-year anniversary Halloween special for Mystery Monday, ladies and gentlemen. I'll bring some Tim Hortons. Hey, there we go. There we go. And as a celebration for after everything's done and the stream is completely done, I'm gonna try to get a buddy of mine. He has loads and loads and loads of popcorn. For those who don't know, popcorn is a name of a moonshiner. He makes the best moonshine in North Carolina. I have some of his bottles, and I plan to get some more. And I'll make sure I give everybody either a bottle of popcorn's moonshine or some of the Nuka Dark rum that I have. One of the two, but we're gonna make some kind of celebration in it in some way. So there we go, because I can't do energy drinks. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, Onyx Demon. I can't do energy drinks either because I can't stand taurine and all the gunk that they put in there. For those who don't know, taurine, and most people say, oh no, it's made from this, and oh no, it's made from this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Taurine is made from the bile of bulls. Bull bile, bull piss. That's the reason why it's called taurine. It originally came from bull piss and bull bile, okay? So I don't care what anyone says, I don't do energy drinks. Bang, on the other hand, is all natural. It uses B vitamins, all kinds of vitamins, green tea. The only non-natural thing that they use is niacin, which gets all those natural stuff into your body. It also has CoQ10 in there, so it's a super healthy drink without all that bullshit in it. So that's the only energy drink that I do drink. Hang on, let me turn my fan on, guys, because it is getting a little toasty in here. So anyway, let's see. I just can't do energy drinks because of my ADHD. Got you. Okay, I turned into a literal demon. I got you. And my fan does not want to turn on, guys. Well, maybe it'll eventually turn. I don't know. But it's an old fan and it doesn't want to work. Okay, so we'll screw the fan and I'll pretty much sweat, guys. I'll pretty much sweat it out. Bear with me. It is hot. Oh, boy. Okay, so getting back on topic. Where were we? Paranormal orbs. Okay, so here we go. So we got the paranormal orbs. The next question, ladies and gentlemen. What's the difference between a ghost, poltergeist, and demon? Now, this is a question that I've answered multiple times here on the stream. I know I think demon, I think we've gone over this, what, 3-4 times so far, from when I first started doing my streams to just recently. So yeah, I've covered this quite a few times. So instead of going, yeah, half a dozen times exactly. Cup of tea followed. Thank you, Cup of Tea. Let me go ahead and do a shout out to Cup of Tea real quick, guys. There is a shout out to Cup of Tea right there. Onyx, our Claw Overdrive is lurking. Okay, so we'll wait till Cup of Tea has their stream done. That looks like, yep, it's Apex. Tabitha, sorry, oh man, I forgot you were starting early this week. It's all good. You haven't missed much. I went over some of the questions that I was going over. I told people that on Friday I'll be having my Halloween super secret Halloween project Fallout Friday. Went over talking about the live ghost hunting stream where I have $2,000 saved up to on Halloween of next year. I'm going to be grabbing you, Tabitha, Tiffany, Blastbit, Hellfire, myself, and I'm gonna try to pull in Onyx Demon and take everybody to Waverly Sanitarium, which is in Kentucky, so that we can actually do a ghost hunt, a special 1-year live 24-hour stream at Waverly Sanitarium. So that's pretty much all that you missed, and me doing my Q&A. I'm pretty much never been to America before. Well, we're gonna get you to America and let you experience all that is America. But Tabitha, we've been going over some questions that I pulled out of First Trips of Ghost Investigations, right? Hey, there we go. He said we need our big girl panties for the trip. For Waverly Sanitarium, pretty much everybody's going to need their big girl panties. Even Hellfire is probably going to need his big girl panties. Okay, so that's not just you girls. That's literally everybody are going to need their big girl panties. But yeah, so I'm answering questions. Oh, you want to plan an actual trip? That sounds fun. Yes, I plan on having an actual trip to Waverly Sanitarium. It'll be a 1-year anniversary Halloween stream. I'm gonna make Hellfire crap his man thong. See, there we go. 53 minutes up. Awesome. So anyway, Tabitha, we've been going over the questions that I pulled from the How to Ghost Hunt for Dummies, Zach Bagan's book, and I've been answering the questions away from his stupid questions. Feel free to ask questions if I answer something and you want to know more in-depth stuff. Ask me questions. I will stop and respond to your questions. But getting back, what's the difference between a ghost, poltergeist, and demon? As me and Onyx Demon has stated, I answered this half a dozen times. But here's my short answer. Commonly, there is no major difference. A demon will try to appear as a human or something a person will accept. Demons aren't bound to the laws of human spirits and will tend to deceive you to get what they want. Some guaranteed facts is the smell. Oh, I about dropped my soda. Is the smell of sulfur and brimstone, and they know personal details that a spirit shouldn't know. So if the spirit knows something that they shouldn't know, more often than not, that's a demon. So the only difference out of poltergeist, demons, and ghosts are demons. Demons are the only thing different. Poltergeists, we found now, are pretty much latent telekinetic powers of of angsty teenagers, pretty much. I mean, it's a little bit more in depth than that, but that's the sum of it all. So that's the basic description of the two. Demons and ghosts are not the same things. Demons are otherworldly beings. They're inhumans, where ghosts used to be humans. Demons pretend to be humans, knowing information that ghosts should not know. Plain and simple. Now, while I wait to see if anybody has any questions in depth on that, we will move on to the next question. That says, if you smell farty eggs during an investigation, you got yourself a demon, and you should probably caution your questions. Bam! Ding, 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 ding. Onyx got it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I love how comical he is sometimes as well. If you smell farty eggs, ladies and gentlemen, do not ask any questions, because you have a demon, and you should cease, because they will answer questions that they know, and they will start answering questions that you that they shouldn't know. And some of you, I don't want to call y'all dumb, because you're not, okay? But some of y'all are not knowledgeable enough on demons to know that they're going to know stuff you shouldn't. Be like, oh, wait, hang on. This ghost that I've never met in my life actually knew about me shitting my pants as a baby. Okay, so, yeah, that makes sense. This ghost should know when I had my first kiss, even though I've never met this ghost in my life, and it knows when I had my first kiss. Okay, and hey, it knows the name of my crush. Makes sense, it's a ghost. Okay. No, it's a demon. So, yeah. Exactly, Tabitha, the sulfur smell. So, moving on, cold Ghostbusters, right? Moving on. Now, this is a question, Onyx Demon, that was in there, that me and, chances are, if you have a demon, someone opened a gate and never closed it, so probably say goodbye and close the gate to you, are better than Ghost Adventures, right? And yes, Demon, Onyx Demon, I'm actually going to be touching on that specific thing in another question. Believe it or not, we got that covered. But this next question, Retro, is better than Ghost Adventures. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Contact national broadcast television shows and tell them to come look at me and start giving me money so that I can pull in my own actual ghost hunting team and do ghost hunting the right way on national TV. I'll be glad to be sponsored by an actual TV network to have my own actual ghost hunting show where I educate and do ghost hunts, and I'll pull my team in and make sure that they get paid as well. Imagine all the merch from that. That said, as I was trying to tell Onyx Demon, this question, I'll be your tech guy. See, there we go. There we go. This question kind of was a bit of a laugh that they actually had this. Now, I understand it is a paranormal question, and some people may actually ask the question, but, Side Bergeron with a host, ladies and gentlemen. Side Bergeron with a host. Thank you, Side, for that host. I appreciate it. I'm starting to slur a little bit. But we are amused by this question very, very greatly, okay? So, why don't we see ectoplasm anymore? Not, is ectoplasm real? Not, what is ectoplasm? But why don't we see ectoplasm anymore? Okay? So, we were amused by this question. And, we were amused. So there's a TV show based on Skinwalker's Ranch. You'll have to tell me about that later in a whisper or Discord message. Onyx Demon found it during my Google searches. Definitely let me know. I'll look it up. I may actually use it in a stream. Heads up, ladies and gentlemen. Onyx Demon reminded me. Next Monday, me and Hellfire are going to be playing Phasmophobia on the stream. Okay, we are going to dissect Phasmophobia as per real ghost hunting and how stupid and inaccurate the Phasmophobia game is. So we are going to dissect and talk about, as we play the game, Phasmophobia for you guys, as well as doing some of the debunking videos as well. It's not bad. I played it. I enjoy it. Did you see Ghost Adventures new season? Zach Fagans? No, I won't watch it, John Blitzed. But anyway, back to the question. Why do we not see ectoplasm anymore? Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to give you the proper answer to that. Many will imagine the 80s Ghostbusters TV show when they hear ectoplasm. However, it actually dates back to seances in the Victorian era where, how was your Fortnite games? It was decent. John. I had fun. Anyway, dating back to the Victorian era seances, mediums would spew up ectoplasm to make their shows more elaborate. The name was coined by a French physiologist, Charles Richet, in 1894, deriving from the Greek words ektos and plasma, meaning exteriorized substance. It was sometimes described as being vaporous, or a plasticky paste, sometimes having swelling membranes or fine fabric-like tissues. It was believed to be formed when a medium was in a trance-like state, emerging from the mouth or other orifices, because it was found to be mediums making their shows more believable. Ectoplasm is not a real paranormal occurrence. Catch it with chat because it's fake. Exactly. When you look at it, really old photos of ectoplasm, it's all over the top. It's always so over the top. Exactly. Yeah, ectoplasm is fake. So, pretty much, that's the reason why, when Ghostbusters joke about the ectoplasm and I've been slimed, they know that it's fake, but they're using it to their advantage for a comedy thing. It's a comedy tool. There is no such thing as ectoplasm. They used it as a sense of comedy, for slapstick comedy. You know, I've been slimed, and oh, slime gives you emotions. Let's spray you down with slime. You know, it's all for comedy. Not real, no such thing. You'll never ever, if you ever hear it goes like, oh, we found ectoplasm, look at this slime. You're an idiot. Get the fuck out of ghost hunting if you believe in ectoplasm. You are not a real ghost hunter, okay? And we know that Zach Morris, everybody, believes in ectoplasm. There's been many streams where he has found ectoplasm. So that right there lets you know that Zach Bagans is fake, ladies and gentlemen. And since we're on the topic of Zach Bagans, everybody, yes, John Blitz, while you're here, I will do it for free. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Did you see that? Did you feel that? Did you hear that? Something just touched me. Was that you? What was that? So there we go. Some Zach Bagans impersonations, ladies and gentlemen. Do we know how we came up with the whole ectoplasm thing? Yes, as I was stating, Silcat, back during the Victorian era, a lot of mediums, the fake mediums, would go into trance, and they would make up their own actual ectoplasm, and they would swallow it, and they would mix it up with a little bit of what's called ipecac. And so once they swallowed the membranes or whatever it is that they plan to use for ectoplasm, always love the Zach Fagan. Hey, thank you. I love my impersonations too, ladies and gentlemen. So because of that, a lot of times they would ingest whatever it is that they wanted to be seen as their ectoplasm, and they would drink ipecac a certain amount of time, because it takes a certain amount of time for ipecac to do what it does. So in a preset amount of time, they would drink ipecac that would cause them to heave up this stuff that they swallowed for their ectoplasm. So because of back then, they created, it's all fake. It was just to create an elaborate look for them to do. Ectoplasm is the outer layer of an amoeba. It's nothing spiritual. Exactly. Now, ectoplasm is real for that. The exterior of an amoeba. Yes, that is ectoplasm. It has nothing to do with paranormal whatsoever. If it's in paranormal, it's all fake. It's just used to emphasize and make it look realistic, like something's actually happening with a medium back in those days. So if someone's saying that, oh, I see ectoplasm now, either you're seeing a jellyfish, an amoeba, or it's made up and you're faking the shit. Or for the movies, like John said, yes. So, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go some questions, not just about ghosts this time, but actual questions about ghost hunting, the act of, the process of. So, the first question in Zach Bagans' book is, why do ghost hunters investigate in the dark? Because we're afraid of the light. We don't like the sunlight, so us ghost hunters have to Do it at night. Yeah, I mean, we have to close all the lights out because we're afraid of the light. Where most of you normal people are afraid of the dark, us ghost hunters, we're afraid of the sunlight. Oh, wait, no, that's vampires. Sorry, wrong answer. What's his answer? His answer was because he used some of the legit things. He pretty much said that, you know, that because of the fact that of the witching hour, that's the only time that that ghosts can manifest, and because the witching hour opens the veils, it is the only time you're going to get paranormal activity recorded on camera. He's like, it can happen during the daytime, but you're not going to be able to record it unless it's at nighttime. And what's his? We're all nocturnal. It's better in the dark. Yes and no. With the TV ghost hunters, most of them do it as a sense to hide certain things that they're faking and create a sense of spookiness. But that's all it is. His answer was pretty much absurd, saying that because it's the witching hour, it's the only time when ghosts come out, was a little bit absurd. He's partly right, but partly wrong in the same. The proper answer is that, and my short answer is that most TV shows do it for the sake of content creation and creating a certain mental or emotional response from viewers. Others do it because that's what they see on TV. So if they see TV ghost hunters doing it at night, then they're going to do it as well. Are ghosts most likely to appear in the dark? No. The night or the day has no problem. You can it'll happen in the day just as it will at the night. Here's where the night comes into handy, and Onyx Demon has talked with me. Me and him have gone over this in past events, but I'm gonna paraphrase what me and him have went over. But as I was saying, others do it because that's what they see the TV ghost hunters do, so they believe that's how you're supposed to do it. But most real paranormal investigators will do both day and night for getting the best results of an investigation. The reason a real investigator does night is that commonly, because of the witching hour, that is when it is said that most things are the strongest. Because most people are in bed and not praying, it is allowing the evil entities, the demons and stuff, to open a veil because of the prayer not happening. The veil is less strong and weaker and able to break through. So because the veil is weaker, when there's no one praying, they can slip through. And that's pretty much it. Plus, at night, most people are sleeping, and it's less chance to contaminate and the evidence. You don't have people awake being and cars honking and driving by and people walking by. So less chance to contaminate your evidence if done at night because of the fact that no one's around. The only proven response is that the witching hour is why spiritual are at their strongest. So that's why they say night is better. Exactly, because the witching hour is the strongest, and the fact that there's less people awake to contaminate the evidence. However, the veil is weaker, closer to Samhain as well. Exactly, Tabitha. Exactly. Gotta head back to work. Hope you have a good stream. Take it easy, John. Take it easy. Or thinner, I should say. Exactly, Tabitha. Give me a second. My throat is a little dry. Gotta stay hydrated. So, with that said, when I do my paranormal investigations, ladies and gentlemen, I do a day investigation. I do a night investigation. In any kind of investigation or science experiment, even though ghost hunting is a pseudoscience, parapsychology is a pseudoscience, it is still a science, and I treat it as such. I'll do a day investigation and a night investigation because paranormal activity does happen during the daytime as well as the night. By doing both investigations, I can then have a control subject. I can have the daytime and the nighttime and judge both, same camera, different times. I can judge both of those together, and more often than not, I'm able to have something to judge by. Okay, nothing happened during the day, but it did happen during the night. Nothing happened during the night, but I have this during the day, what looks like a ghost walking by, you know? So that's pretty much it right there. We went over this. If it's a residual, their trigger could be at noon. or the crack of dawn. Thank you, thank you. Dropping that knowledge, Onyx Demon. I appreciate it. I've had encounters in the daytime. They're always awake. See, exactly. And that incurs to what, Tiffany, what Onyx was saying, that if it's a residual haunt, more often than not, if they did something during the daytime, that residual energy is going to do it during the daytime. If it's an intelligent haunt and you can communicate with them during the daytime just as you can the night. You're able to talk to me during the daytime. You're able to talk to me during the nighttime. So why can't you talk to a ghost during the day and during the night? There it is. Simple answer. Moving on with the ghost hunting questions. This is for humor, ladies and gentlemen. This is for humor, okay? My answer is for humor. Because I can't... Hogo! Welcome! Let me drop a shout out to Hogo, guys. Hogo. Gotta shout out Hogo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, before I get to my humor. Hogo's one of my buddies. So as soon as it pops up, make sure y'all check him out. He's actually got some really entertaining streams. Definitely check out my boy Hogo. I became friends with him from a mutual friend of ours that streams, Frankly Faye, and her husband, Tenacious W, aka Wayne, aka the Twitch Guru, where these pop-ups come from. If you want some really good pop-ups, make sure you subscribe to Tenacious Wayne to unlock even more. But he has a lot of free stuff that if you go to my About Me section, there's a panel that says Twitch Guru that has where you can get that pop-up and institute that pop-up yourself. It's completely free and gives you some cool content for your stream, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. I can't believe this question was in here, but it's in there. And I'm actually gonna give the answer to it comically. But here's my thing, okay? If you're getting his How to Ghost Hunt book, then you're already wanting to know how do you become a ghost hunter, and that book should already tell you. Why do you need a question and answer section that tells the same question of what you're getting the book for? Why ask a question for a book that you've already got that answers the question? But here we go. The question was, how can I become a ghost hunter? His answer in the book was buy my book and read my book. Okay? He really pushed, as a douche, his own book in his book. Okay? If they're reading the book, they got the book. You don't need to advertise your book if they bought your book already, you dumb fuck. Okay? But I can't believe he actually put that in there. If they bought the book, why do they need to have that answer? It's exactly, Tabitha, exactly. Me and Hellfire were laughing our asses off of it. So for absurdity to match absurdity with absurdity, or absurdity with comedy, here's my answer to that question. How can I become a ghost hunter? Stop watching TV Ghost Hunters and watch Mystery Mondays. Pretty much that is the best answer, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Stop watching TV Ghost Hunters and start watching Retro on Mystery Mondays. That's the best answer on how to become a ghost hunter. So yeah, I had that. If he can shamelessly plug himself, I can shamelessly plug myself. Sorry, I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. Getting on this, thanks. That's like shouting yourself out in your own stream, right? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me pull a Zach Bagans here. I need to shout out a really awesome streamer. So let me shout out a really awesome streamer. Make sure you guys watch this streamer here, and make sure you like and follow and subscribe this streamer right here. He's really a great streamer. Breathing fire, ladies and gentlemen. That was the first time I did that stream. You can tell by the old overlays. You can hear me swallowing. There we go. So back to the questions. Can intelligent spirits and residual hauntings occur at the same location? And would the intelligent spirits be aware of it? So yes, your answer is yes. residual can happen in the same place as intelligent haunts. I'm looking at the clip, and I know I've seen that streamer somewhere. Right? He's very familiar, Claw. I mean, trust me, you have to make sure you follow him. Streams like I've never seen before. One of the best streams I've ever seen. So anyway, back to Sailcat. Yes, there's been many times that I've done investigations where we've had residual hauntings and intelligent hauntings. The difference is that the intelligent haunts can freely roam from room to room to room, and the residual haunts stay in one location. And yes, they are, certain ones of them are aware of what's happening. I did an investigation where we had a ghost that started in an upstairs bedroom, and it gave us an EVP that said, "Come with me." Okay, and we didn't hear that, but we noticed that the activity was moving, so we followed it anyway. We went to the area where it started happening again, and we got more EVPs. And then we after the fourth location that we moved to, which had a residual haunting, we recorded the EVP was somebody knocking over glasses and drinking glasses, and the EVP literally said, "I'm thirsty, give me a drink." And then literally moments after that, the one of the drinking glasses falls down. I wish to God I could show you some of this, but I have an old Seagate external hard drive that was USB 2 before USB 3 came out. The hard drive died, and all my old investigations are stored on that hard drive. So all this evidence I don't have anymore. I would love to be able to take it to Seagate and get it restored, but they're going to charge $500 to have that hard drive restored, and I don't have the money to restore it. So I'm not going to alter that, because maybe one day I'll have the money to have that restored and still have all my old footage. But I do have all that old footage that I'm talking about on there. Never new watcher to this show. It is just a TV, or can a presence find a way to tether to a person, not referencing an item? Not really, no. The only way a ghost can attach to a person is if that ghost was tied to that person in life. So say it was a ghost of your mother. Then yes, it could attach itself to you, because of the fact that may be the reason why they're here, is because they have an unresolved issue of watching over you. So that's the only way that they can attach to you, is if they had some attachment to you in life. Outside of that, if they have an attachment to an object in real life, they can attach themselves to that specific object. They cannot attach themselves to just any random item. It has to be an item that they attach to or were attached to in life. But as long as it falls into those parameters, yes, they can attach to a person and relocate. You can get a hard drive recovery docs for a pretty cheap, but I know. But see, right now, with my monetary situation of New Law Media, and the money that I get goes to bills and my daughter and paying my employees, I end up with $20 profit for me to put in my pocket, $20 luxury money. So $20 a month is not much for me for spending to get something like that right now. As soon as New Law Media starts to profit more, and I'm getting more in my pocket, then eventually I'll be able to get those kind of stuff. Let's see. So as someone that would be called a possession. Exactly, Onyx Demon. Exactly. Let's see. So as someone who investigates, as long as you come out of the area clean, you are okay. Yes, pretty much exactly. Claw Overdraw. There's a link for you, dude. No problem. I'll take a look at it later, Hogo. I'll definitely take a look at it later. So, pretty much, you should be safe when it comes to doing investigations, just to be on the safe side, and Onyx Demon will understand what I'm about to say. Before I go into an investigation, I always say a prayer, and I do a few different prayers for non-denominational reasons. I do a Catholic prayer to St. Michael's. I do a Pentecostal prayer. I do a few different prayers before going into the investigation, and before we leave an investigation, we will tell the spirits, "Thank you for allowing us to be here. We appreciate it. We hope you rest in peace. You know, we just wanted to say goodbye," and then we leave. And once we're at our cars, we usually say another safe prayer, the same safe prayers that we said before entering, so that it wards off anything attaching to us, and saying goodbye closes off any gates or anything, because you definitely want to close those gates off in case there was a demon there. You want to close the gate. By closing that gate, it keeps them from fucking with you, along with having the prayers. So just to be on the safe side, you always want to say the prayers. You want to say goodbye, and you want to exit with saying a prayer. Anyway, back to the questions. This one is another one that I found humor, ladies and gentlemen. But how can I become a parapsychologist? Well, simple answer to becoming a parapsychologist is to go to school. Zach Bagans, on the other hand, was like, he basically said that you had to go to school, but that it was stupid to try to become a parapsychologist when you don't need parapsychology to be a ghost hunter. Yeah, you don't need to be a parapsychologist to be a ghost hunter, but that wasn't the question, ladies and gentlemen. The question was, how can they become a parapsychologist? You have to buy his book. Exactly, you have to buy his book. Here is the retro answer to that question, focusing on the fact of how does someone become a parapsychologist, not a ghost hunter, because there is two different meanings in that. But let's see. Tabitha says, "Waffle Messiah, hello and welcome." So basically, like Dr. Phil, not having a degree. There we go. In short, some schools, not all, offer a parapsych course, but because it is not an accredited science, a pseudoscience, they don't offer it as a degreed PhD. So some colleges do offer parapsychology classes, but they're not accredited, so you can't get a PhD in parapsychology. Now, with this said, okay, well, considering parapsychologists make up to like 400K, right? Oh my God. So anyway, it's not a degreed PhD, and most students will usually double it with a psychiatry degree and or a religious studies doctorate, okay? Now, I have a 4-year degree in computer science. I have a 4-year degree in digital cinematography and a 2-year degree in media communications, ladies and gentlemen. Spartan, what is up, Spartan? Welcome to the stream. Since we got more demons coming in. Welcome, Spartan, and all the demons that are here. Thank y'all for being here. But I try not to miss a stream. Hey, anytime you miss something, there's always the VODs, ladies and gentlemen. And I do try to capture all my VODs as highlights so that I can then switch them over and put them on YouTube as well. I'm trying to stay active on doing that. I got to remember to do so. But anyway, as I was saying, I had the 4-year degree in computer science, the 4-year degree in digital cinematography, and a 2-year degree in media communications. Now, during the time that I was getting my 4-year degree in computer science at East Carolina University, they did have a parapsychology course. They did have a paranormal research course, okay? I also took occultism, I took religious theory, and I took demonology. Okay, now with all these, I did not have a psychiatry degree. I did not want to get a PhD in psychiatry. However, I did get a religious studies doctorate. I do legally have a religious studies doctorate, ladies and gentlemen. I did not graduate with that main study. I graduated with a computer degree, but I have a religious studies doctorate. Okay. So that this way, it makes my parapsychology studies a little bit more credible. So I did do that kind of a study. Dr. Retro. Pretty much Dr. Retro. I'm not a doctor in the sense of Fleur de Villainy, who is a legit doctor, with an actual PhD, but I have a doctorate. Okay, different from a PhD. Okay, I have enough studies to be considered an honorary doctor, and if I can technically, by college terms, call myself a doctor, but I can't legally call myself a doctor in the professional field like Fleur de Villainy can. She is a doctor. I'm Dr. Retrobotnik. Hey, I like that. Let me do the little mustache, little twirls here. So yes, I have a doctorate in religious studies. So that way adds to more credibility to my parapsychology. Now, to become a parapsychologist, despite what Zach Bagans says, you can be. You just have to find the colleges that offer, because only a select few colleges offer parapsychology. A lot more colleges are now starting to offer it as an elective. So there's probably more now than there were at the time that I took it. But yeah, if you go to college, take the courses, it's there. Why not, right? Did you compare Retro to Dr. Eggman? Yes, he did. And he gets props for doing so. We're going to move on to the next question. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, anytime I talk about something, feel free to ask more questions. If there's still something you're confused on, if you got something that I haven't talked about, feel free to ask. I've got a lot more questions. And just a few minutes here, we're going to switch over and do the debunking, because I got a lot of debunking. I got 2 hours of debunking coming up for you guys. Anyway, why do ghosts, and this is another one that me and Hellfire found funny, okay? Why do ghost hunters wear respirator masks? Okay. My answer: thanks to douchey TV ghost hunters, others who want to be ghost hunters will copy him and wear them without knowing why the mask is important. Okay. Debunking what? Chris says, we're gonna be watching Ghosts Caught on Camera, and we're gonna be debunking those ghosts caught on camera. But ghost sighting videos, exactly. But again, why do ghost hunters wear respirator masks? Thanks to douchey TV ghost hunters, others who want to be ghost hunters will copy him and wear the masks, not knowing why they wear the masks. Due to unsafe environments from molds and spores and possible things like asbestos, it is proper safe practice to wear a mask or respirator to protect your health in some locations, like with COVID. So that's pretty much what it all boils down to. Zach Bagans, he'll actually say this. I'll give him credit for this. He actually says that he wears it because of him having lung issues, but other people see him wearing it, not knowing that's what he's wearing it for. They're wearing it because, oh wait, Zach Bagans wears a ghost mask, so I've got to wear a mask because Zach Bagans does it, so I have to do it. That's the basic consensus. I had a real ghost encounter before, I swear to God. I'm pretty sure you did. I have had some myself, and because of the experiences that I've had, that led me to going to school for it, which led me to doing ghost hunting in the 90s and up to today. So hey, trust me, I'm not going to say that you didn't. It possibly, I wasn't there, so I can't say you're lying. Can't say it was real. Can't say it was fake. If you think it was fake, since there's no evidence, it could be fake, may not be. Who's the question, right? We all saw some shit. Exactly, we all saw some shit. Some of the shit that I seen saw shit. So the shit that I saw shit, and that shit saw shit. So we take the shit that it saw, that we saw, that it saw. You get the point. Trying to put a little humor in there. Okay, now for the next question, ladies and gentlemen. And then very soon here, we're going to get switched over to the videos. This is one that, I didn't see it. I felt it. Hey, you can hear, feel, see, sense, all the 5 senses. Okay, smell, touch, hear, sight, all the 5 senses have credibility in paranormal research and ghost hunting and experiences. So hey, feeling is just as good. This question here has to do with some of the stuff that Onyx Demon was talking about earlier, and that he and I talk about quite a lot in past episodes. But here's the question, and I hate this question, ladies and gentlemen. So of course I threw humor into it as well. But what is the correct way to use a Ouija board? Onyx Demon, what is the correct way to use a demon board? They actually have this question in there. They actually have this question in there. Okay? So, yeah. What is the correct way to use a Ouija board? Oh my God. Smash it and put it in the trash. There's your answer. Listen to this. In Zach's book, in Zach's how-to book, he consistently uses the word play, everybody. He uses the word play. Talking about how to use the spirit board. Know this first and foremost. The Ouija board is not a game. I don't care if Fisher-Price makes a Ouija board. It is not a game. Real quick, let me see what everybody's saying. Not using it as a pagan, which I can say there is a correct way. Yes, there is a correct way, Tabitha. There definitely is a correct way. Throw it away. Don't mess with it, with that stuff. I want to try a demon board. No, you don't. It's not a good thing. Do not mess with it unless you know what you're doing. Unless you know what you're doing, don't fuck with it. As I said, it is not a game. I don't care if Fisher-Price makes one. I know Milton Bradley makes it. They're not games. You're Catholic, so you're good. Wrong answer. Just because you're Catholic does not mean that you're good. Just because you're Catholic does not mean you're good. Very much so, Tabitha. It's a medium to another realm. If you don't know how to use it, then don't even look at it. There we go. Here we go. And this is the reason why, Chris, why even being Catholic is not, you need to allow entry, ask proper questions, and reject entry. Exactly, Damon. Here's the reason why I say this, Chris. It's a communication tool that should only be used by those who know what they are doing. And even then, I myself personally think they should not use them at all. The Witchboard, another name for the Ouija, pretty much opens a gateway allowing demons and spirits into our worlds. So how do I tell you to use it? Throw it away, burn it, or don't touch it at all. That's the 3 ways to use it right there. Who knows how to use it? Whisper me and teach me because I'm curious. I literally just told you. Yeah, exactly. Demon pretty much told you. You need to allow entry, ask proper questions, and then reject the entry. Because here's the thing. Because people use it as a ghost. They're like, oh, our game. Oh, hey, let's ask some questions. Hello, is there a ghost here? Is there a demon here? What's my name? What's your name? Okay, we're done playing with it. And boom, you just got yourself a demon in your house with free roam amongst you, your soul, and your house. So pretty much in short, don't fuck with it unless you actually have experience and knowledge of how to use it. Because even just by knowing how to use it, if you don't have the proper knowledge and training, just knowing how to use it will actually open doors to bad shit. So you shouldn't use yours as a coffee table. No, you shouldn't. Now, I will say this, okay? If you're the type of person who wants to go and get one of the Milton Bradley bullshit boards, like say the Stranger Things one, don't ever open it. You can buy it as a collector's item for the sake of being a fan of Stranger Things, but I would recommend never opening it and never using it because the toys are just as bad. There is no such thing as a toy. It's not a game. Gotta go, my friend. Have a great stream. Take it easy, Leather Rebel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, you can use a coffee table. Just don't have the planchette near it. Bingo! Right there, right there, right there. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a few more questions to go through, but I'm gonna save those for the next stream. So I will save those, and we'll continue the question and answer next Monday when we actually, like I said, myself and Hellfire, we're going to be playing Phasmophobia, and we're going to talk about the difference between it and real ghost hunting, and is it real ghost hunting? Is it anything like real ghost hunting, or is it just a game that's based on real ghost hunting? But we're going to also continue the question and answer because there's not that many left, and then we're going to go into the debunking as well. So for now, do they sell them on Amazon? Chris, that is a question I will not, because I'm against witch boards, Ouija board, demon board, the same thing. Because I'm against it, that is a question I will not answer. I apologize, but that's a question I will not answer. That said, it is now time to go to the debunking. I have it paused to last Monday. We stopped in the middle of the of playing the movies, so we're going to continue where we left off from last Monday, and then we got the new week as well to go through. But anyway, here we go. Switch over to the movie screen.
Followed. Corey Davis.
Oh, wait, hang on. How would the person who invented a Ouija board know it actually works? Was it a coincidence? Maybe that's why my bed was floating the other day. Ha ha ha. Sailcat, pretty much the answer to that is, you know what, Sailcat? Next Monday, I'll actually, believe it or not, I'm going to write that down. Give me just a second here. Let me switch back real quick. Where's my pen? I am writing that right now in the book of my stream, where I actually keep things for the next stream. I'm actually writing that. How was Ouija created, and how did they know it worked? So next Monday, I'm going to get to that answer with the other questions as well. So I got you. I'm actually going to do an in-depth answer to that one, buddy. What if I become friends with a demon? That would be fun. Well, if you become friends with a demon, then pretty much you get what is known as a ban, because I don't appreciate trolls, ladies and gentlemen. That was a
violation.
There we go. That was a ban hammer.
Overkill.
I apologize. That guy was actually trolling my channel, and since I don't have any other mods in my stream, which kind of sucks. I've got a shit ton of mods, and not one of them is in my stream right now. So I apologize for the brief thing. That Chris guy was being a little bit rude with my stream, but we're gonna carry on with the rest of the stream, guys. No one knows Sailcat because the inventor actually kind of stole the idea. Pretty much, I was going to get into that. Well, was wondering what he laughed at me, LOL. Yeah, he was trolling. No, he was definitely trolling. Exactly. It was originally called a talking board. Then down the road, they call it witch boards and demon boards. And eventually, it was called a Ouija board. But we're definitely going to get into that. Let's get into some debunking, guys. On to positivity.
From Alvin, Texas, explains on his YouTube channel that throughout his childhood and young adult years, both he and his mother experienced bizarre paranormal activity that followed them whenever they moved to a new home. He says that through the years, they've witnessed pretty much everything supernatural. They've seen terrifying apparitions, furniture and small objects moving on their own, voices that mimic family members, and even the feeling of being touched by something that just isn't there. One day, Corey decides to try and capture some of the paranormal.
Pause real quick. See, Onyx Demon is already on it. Onyx Demon is already on it, guys. Hold on, let the camera pause. He's already on it, guys. He's already on it. I was just about to pause and say this. Not a haunting, guys. It's not a ghost, right? Because once they said that he's been touched and things are moving, okay, and it's known certain details and mimics family members, okay? Right then and there, ding, 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 we got ourselves a possession, not a ghost. If this is not fake, guys, this is not a ghost haunt. This would be, if it's legit, a demon possession. It would be demon stuff and not ghost hunting. Just wanted to get that out there, but Onyx Demon kind of beat me to the punch on that one. But let's get back and find out what's going on. Is it fake? Is it real? What is it, ladies and gentlemen? What was that?
Normal activity that he has witnessed throughout his life, so he starts to leave random cameras recording throughout his house. And eventually, he captures something truly bizarre.
I was in my dining room, and the overhead lamp
was moving, and I went to get my camera so I could videotape me eating to see if it would happen again. And as soon as, like literally as soon as I hit record, this happened.
Okay, hang on 1 second, guys. I've got to watch that again. I need to watch that again. Because I did a video for you guys to see about chairs moving. So I need to watch that again.
Hit record. This happened.
Okay, first of all, it looked like it moved on that back right leg. I'm about to. That's the reason why I paused it. It looked like it looked like it moved on that back right leg, and it's funny that he recorded it and he was mysteriously right there as he was recording it. So it's kind of weird that he's got it set up and he's just like, yeah, exactly. It looks staged, and I really think it is. Okay, guys, I'm trying to get out of work within the next 15 minutes, so I got to dip. Love y'all. Take it easy. If he just grabbed a camera, why was it placed on the table? Exactly. So I don't get it. We're going to watch it again.
Hit record. This happened.
Yeah, it definitely moved on the back right leg. It moved on the back right leg. You're just as amazing, Waffle Messiah. Take it easy, buddy.
So I ran upstairs. I'm in the back room. Like, that's the stairway right there.
Red crockpot. Hang on.
I'm
Red crockpot. Let me get back to it.
Hit record. This happened.
Let me back it up again just real quick. I'm trying to watch the reflection. Okay, so in the crock pot that's on the far, trying to back it up.
Literally as soon as I hit record, this happened.
So if you watch in this reflection, like Onyx Demon was saying, you can actually see him pulling a string.
So I ran upstairs. I'm in the back room. Like, that's the stairway.
Tabitha,
right,
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
I'm creeped out right now.
A chair in Corey's dining room seems to suddenly move on its own. Visibly a little freaked out, Corey walks over and shoves the chair back. But the chair comes sliding back towards him with violent force. Corey is a bit shaken up and just leaves, heading upstairs to his bedroom. Now, you might have seen this single clip on other channels, but this is really just the beginning of Corey's story. Because over the course of the next 9 months, Corey captures more creepy footage of the strange activity in his house. Eventually, Corey and his mother have a CCTV system installed in their home and the surrounding property. They immediately start to capture strange activity.
Alright, so I'm going to put in the garbage bag in the trash can, and the door just opens on its own.
Okay, let me pause this real quick. Okay, so guys, this chair thing is the same as in Poltergeist movie. Yes, exactly. So pretty much, guys, last Monday, I did a video debunking the chair thing. I showed about how the chair moves on the one leg instead of both legs. I showed how people can use certain technologies to remove the strings digitally, and I showed how we showed a video clip of a company that they specialize in actually. That's what they do with Photoshop now, guys. Photoshop has a special feature now that removes items out of your thing. It's actually in Photoshop now that you can remove people and objects out of your videos. It's actually Adobe Premiere. Now, remote opener, he probably saw the film on Netflix the day before. Probably so. Now, remote opener, I don't know if it's a remote opener. However, Onyx Demon, once I say this, you're probably going to be like, oh, okay, oh my God, garage door opening by itself. I saw similar creepy the other day in a car. And see, here's the thing. Some garage door openers, just like some outdoor lights, have a, get this, guys, motion sensor. He's moving the bag up extra little higher than normal. Okay, let me play it back a little bit. Now watch him opening the bag.
Surrounding property. They immediately start to capture strange activity.
See how he's moving the bag up extra high than normal?
The garbage bag.
And as soon as he moved that bag, it opened up.
The door just opens on its own. And the only way to do it is from the clicker on the doorway or outside on the little pin pad, or by the clicker that is in my mom's car, and my mom's car is not here.
One day as Corey is taking out the trash, the garage door just opens on its own. Now, Corey is a little shaken, but doesn't concern himself too much with this. After all, it could simply be a door malfunction. But what happens a few days later is not so easily explained.
Alright, so I'm making this video because my mom was doing laundry and she heard a noise outside. So I'm going to show you the video of that, of the occurrence with the noise. So she hears something. So she goes inside to get me. So I just came out. Sorry, fast forwarding is kind of messed up, but we both have our guns. So I go out and she stays in there. Alright, so this is our backyard. There's the shed in our backyard and then little garage area. And this way is where our actual garage is, where I walked from. If you look right there. See, I'm right here. That's the top of my thinning hair head, and there's something walking, or whatever the fuck, back there. And you can see me flash my light, and I had been flashing my light everywhere, and unfortunately I didn't. Oh, I went over there. Yeah.
Okay, so whatever the fuck that was walking there, that could be anybody walking by. So yeah, okay. So basically, I'm waiting for this to hurry up and go over so we can move on to the next one.
See,
but yeah, that's 100%
I
staged
didn't
right
see anything
there.
while I was there.
Good call, everybody. Good call. Onyx Demon.
Whatever the hell that is.
Jeff, Hogo.
But this is me coming back to the garage.
Jeff, everybody. Good job.
We go inside and there's nothing. There's nothing that comes this way.
The CCTV cameras catch a creepy white figure lurking outside their home. A figure that neither Corey nor his mother could see at the time. The apparition only showed up on their security cameras. To this day, Corey still says that all of the footage that he captured was real and 100% authentic. But what do you think? You can check out even more creepy videos of Corey's paranormal experience over on his YouTube channel, Corsaid. And Corey says that hopefully new videos will be coming soon to the channel. Room for One. Popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiao Long and his friend Lao Dai explored the Kiang abandoned hotel in the middle of the night. They're live streaming their entire investigation. Now, the hotel has a dark past. It is said that through the years, many guests have taken their own lives while staying in the hotel. But it gets worse. Back in 1985, there was a mysterious uncontrolled fire in the large building. Hotel guests were trapped inside, and many lost their lives in the blaze. Locals began to say that the hotel was, quote, cursed, and so fewer and fewer guests wanted to stay there. Eventually, the hotel couldn't afford to keep its doors open. It closed down, and the building was left abandoned. When Xiaolong and Lao Dai are roaming the creepy hotel hallways, Xiaolong gets scared by something. Obviously, at first, the guys just seem to be goofing around.
Hey! 老严呢？别瞎逼说！别瞎逼说！
But then things take a very serious turn and get downright creepy.
哎呦我我操你妈！我操你妈！我操你妈！别动！别，这里！我操你！谁？我操你妈！我去滚你妈了个逼的！别跑别跑！我操你妈！我出来余光看着这家站个人儿。
Xiaolong and Lao Dai get spooked by a sound and run away. As they retreat, Xiaolong spots some terrifying shape inside one of the hotel rooms. The figure disappears almost instantly, and when they go back to check the room, nothing there. Now, of course, this encounter could have simply been a strange trick of the light.
Yep.
Either way, they decide to leave.
It's a trick
Cut
of
to
the
2
light.
months later, and Xiaolong decides to return to the hotel all alone. And it did not go well.
我操！操你妈！
So far, guys, I haven't seen anything in this one here to be paranormal of any sorts.
As doors start opening and closing on their own, Xiaolong understandably becomes a little on edge. He continues exploring the creepy building. What happens next shocks both Xiaolong and his live stream
I'm
audience.
gonna pause it real
So
quick, and we're gonna switch back over to the camera real quick. It didn't go well because he left his wire team behind the night before. See, so pretty much that's pretty much what I'm seeing so far. The doors closing. We're seeing doors like he's facing this way. We're seeing doors which have something on the other side, you know, closing. You know, who's on the other side of that door? He didn't peek around to see who's there. So pretty much we know he travels with friends. So who's not to say he has friends hidden in certain areas, shutting the doors and opening the doors, so forth and so on. So far, nothing legit outside of light apparitions. Basically, what seems to be a figure, which isn't, because it's the trick of the mind from the light, and him faking doors and whatnot closing. The vid with the door closing and them going inside the room looks like a cutscene. It probably is. It probably is. Let's get back to see what. And later he caught this. So we're about to find out what this is.
Xiaolong discovers what appears to be the main hall of the hotel. It's a spacious room with access to multiple hotel floors. But he starts to hear strange sounds coming from all around him.
出来！
What's up, Fallen One? What's up? Real quick, guys, here's my thing. If you're going to go into doing paranormal investigation and ghost hunting, If you're getting as scared as most of these people who do these videos, oh no, if you're getting as scared as most of these people are, don't do the damn ghost hunting videos. If you ain't got the balls to ghost hunt and you get scared by your own farts, you don't deserve to be doing ghost hunting. Plain and simple. Let's get back to the video.
Xiaolong is shook from the cascade of frightening bumps and bangs all around him, but he wants to continue and explore the hotel's dark upper floors. And this is when things take a turn toward the horrific.
这他妈能从这俩上吗，兄弟们？不行，这梯子，站！这都鸡巴烂了，这梯子！操你妈的！哎呦！我操！操你妈的！
Big deal, the fucking chains are moving. Oh my god, the chains are moving. Oh.
操你妈！
Yeah, it's fake. It's definitely fake Onyx Demon.
Did you see it? The heavy chains holding the stairway begin to shake uncontrollably. But even creepier, a pair of pale, ghostly feet come into view, dangling lifelessly from somewhere inside the hotel's wall.
Somebody's standing behind the hidden part of the
That's
wall.
That's when Xiaolong finally decides to just get out of there. So what do you think happened?
Okay, so those feet, you can't really see it, but right there, there's feet swinging. Those feet, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. So those feet, there's a wall, and you can only see at the bottom of that section. That's unnatural chains moving, being cut and pasted and repeat, pretty much, yeah, and with overdubbing of audio. But the dangling of the feet. The other thing, it doesn't look like it could be strings and somebody's pulling it with a string and vibrating them all. But the feet hanging there is as simple as this, okay? Somebody's hanging a body and dangling it, swinging it to and from, you know, with whatever direction. It's just hanging there swinging. Okay, somebody's up there, you know, where you can't see them because their legs are blocked. You only see what's at that hole, and that's it. So since you can't see completely what's on the other side, there's a doubt, throw it out. So yeah, completely fake. Because, okay, so SoCat, exactly. Pretty much anyone who uses a phone to do investigations, okay, if you're only using a phone for investigation and you do it to TikTok or YouTube, you're faking it for content views to try to get yourself famous and get money so that you don't ever have to work and be like, oh, I shoot paranormal videos. Look at me, I'm shooting paranormal videos. You know, it's like, hey guys, from now on, all the live broadcasts for the paranormal Twitch stream on Mondays are going to be done from my phone, and I'm going to go in there by myself, you know, even though Retro is going to be, or Hellfire is going to be with me, but I'm going to go alone. Hellfire won't be with me, even though Hellfire will be with me, you know, and I'm going to film stuff, and stuff is going to happen. You know, it's for the sake of creating shit that makes it look like something's actually happened, to get attention, to get views, to get famous, to get money. Greed. I'm too scared to do any ghost hunting. Phasmophobia is scary enough. Well, Phasmophobia, first and foremost, I'll talk about that next Monday. Myself and Hellfire will be playing it next Monday and dissecting it. Phasmophobia is nothing like real ghost hunting, but we'll talk about it. We'll dissect it. Trust me, K-Bear, you're safe. Ghosts can't harm you. Ghosts cannot harm you at all. You're safe. It may scare you, yeah, but they cannot harm you. You're safe, okay? So, you're good, you're good, you're good. Let's get back to the debunking.
in this creepy hotel? Could the feet belong to
exactly,
the ghost of someone
Jeff,
who
exactly.
tragically ended their life inside the hotel? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out more of Xiaolong's scary videos over on his YouTube channel, Xiaolong Adventure. The Thing in the Attic. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Santana Altavero reached out to me through email about the strange paranormal activity he's been experiencing in his home. Santana and his wife recently moved into a new house, and everything seemed to be going great. At least at first. But ever since they discovered the home's creepy attic, they've begun to hear strange unexplained sounds around the house. And Santana's dog is exhibiting some very odd behavior. The dog started barking at things that just aren't there, especially focusing his attention on the hallway leading to the attic door. So, one night Santana hears strange sounds coming from the attic. He climbs the stairs, but is unable to pull himself up through the small attic door to find the source of the sound. So thinking on his feet, he starts recording with his phone and raises it up into the attic. He pans the camera around to see if he can spot the source of the strange noises. When he checks the footage later, he is shocked by what he finds. Did you see it? A very small white figure seems to be hiding in the darkness. A few seconds later, the camera pans back, and the figure is gone. So what do you think this could be? Is it something paranormal?
Okay, guys, I got it paused right there. Is it something paranormal? It's probably a bird or a rat. If it's not a bird or a rat, I would like to play it, just see what silly skits I could do with it. And see, that exactly, Jeff. It's a game. It's nothing like actual... I'm not saying it's a bad game, okay? But it is not legit to ghost hunting. That's all I'm saying. It is a game. It's meant for enjoyment, having fun, but it is nothing like actual ghost hunting. Now, back to this here. It could be a bird. It could be a bat. It could be an animal of some kind, or possibly, since it disappears, what we're looking at could be something that he rigged up with a string, and one minute he's got it held up by the string, so that when he pans back, he lets go of the string and it drops down, so when he pans back again, it's no longer there. Oh shit, crap. Fuckity fuck, guys. I didn't want to do that.
Netflix has released. Xiaolong is shook. All just an elaborate hoax. Attention on the hallway, attic door, to find the source of the sound. So thinking on his feet, he starts recording with his phone and raises it up into the attic. He pans the camera around to see if he can spot the source of the strange noises. When he checks the footage later, he is shocked by what he finds.
There it is. It's super tiny, whatever it is. He could be dropping it right now, letting go of the string, and now it's gone.
Did you see it? A very small white figure seems to be hiding in the darkness. A few seconds later, the camera pans back, and the figure is gone. So what do you think this could be? Is it something paranormal? Is it some small critter running around the attic? Or is it just a strange trick of the light? You decide. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter for channel updates and other odd stuff, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, guys, so that's the end of that one. Now we're on to the next. Clearly a pigeon. Yeah, it had to be a bird. If it wasn't a bird or a statue of a bird, then it was something he held up by a string. Why is usual depiction always a white figure? Because, believe it or not, Jeff, let me switch to the camera for this one. The concept of the white figure, pretty much with when it comes to energy it is most paranormal energy produces a form of a light. So it's manifesting in a form of energy which produces a light, which usually comes off as white, for the sense of cameras and stuff reflecting lights back and forth. So it's reflecting the white light of the camera, and in a sense you're going to see it as white because it's reflecting that light back. So if he used a blue light, it would be a blue figure. So depending on what color the light is what it reflects back. Doesn't the idea of a white spirit come from Victorian times? Actually, the white ghost was predates that to medieval times. But because the medieval times were white figure ghosts as well. But yes, but commonly it's a reflection of the light. Usually lights that reflect it are white in color, so it's going to be white in color itself because it's reflecting that white light. Because it's ethereal energy. Thank you, Onyx Demon. So let's get back over to the next set of videos. These are today's videos.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The unhappiest place on Earth. Popular Japanese YouTube channel Fourth Wall claims that they have been sent video footage of a family visiting Tokyo Disneyland. Since there are very strict privacy laws in Japan, the footage has been blurred to protect identities. Now, allegedly the family's daughter is too scared to ever return to the Disney park after this incident. This is the footage. Did you see it? The anonymous video recorder is walking on the second floor of what appears to be the Disneyland Hotel lobby. They pan to the right and what appears to be the pale, translucent figure of a little girl can be seen right in front of them. But...
hold on, let me go back just a little bit, guys, so I can try to capture that. There we go, right there. So there's another, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but right there. That, let's see, that's made with one of those ghost apps. I was just going to switch to the camera and tell you, has anybody seen those the ghost app camera apps? That's exactly what it is. If it's not made by the phone apps, then it's post-production that they added later with a still image of a girl and place it in over After Effects. This is not a legit, because one, the body's not moving, it's just standing there, and it's got clean edges. It's got too much detail for it to, hang on, we're actually going to go switch back to the chatting screen. So here's the thing when it comes to ghost manifesting, and I know Onyx Demon knows the answer to this one. For a ghost to manifest in that detailed quality, what does it need, Onyx Demon? What does it need to manifest in that high quality register of an apparition? I'm gonna give a few minutes for Onyx Demon to see if he can drop that down. But for energy, fuel, emotions, exactly. For it to manifest like that, ladies and gentlemen, because it needs energy to manifest. The lights in that building would be flickering or shutting off. There would be no energy. All the lights where that you see on the, hang on, let me switch back. The light that you see right here, the light that you see behind her, the light right there, there's a light right there, there's a light up there from a light source right there. All those lights would lose power and it would be drained. It would suck the energy out of everything. To be able to manifest that strong of an appearance, yes, it would have to drain every source of light and power in that building. Cell phones and light sources, it would completely drain it. It's too detailed of an apparition for it not to be draining the lights. So right there, you know that it's an After Effects video right then and there.
Translucent figure of a little girl can be seen right in front of them. But they don't see it. They didn't even discover the figure until after their trip while they were looking through their footage.
Because they used After
So is it a
Effects.
ghost caught on camera? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Distillery Walker. Robin Skirvin is a security officer
Jeff
at the
is
Jim
one
Beam
more.
Distillery in Claremont, Kentucky.
Oh, Jim Beam.
One night while he's at work, he notices something very odd on the building's CCTV camera.
We believe we have caught a ghost on camera. Let's see, hang on, it's gonna pull up here in just a second. Okay, there it is right there. Watch. It goes all the way across the camera. Now that you know where it's at, I'll pull out a little bit and just watch this thing. It goes all the way across. And there's not a light because there is no light back there behind. You can see up on the hill back there. There's no light there. There's nobody.
Okay, so let me go back for a second and see if I can get a good shot of it. Okay, there we go. Dude, that could be Inhuman Spooky Whiskey. So, do me a favor, before you judge it being an Inhuman, well, yeah, technically it could be, because it's not human, whatever it is. Is it raining? Yes, it's raining. Right here, look at the size of these rocking chairs, and there it is out there. So we know that it can't fit, it's smaller than those chairs. So knowing that it's smaller than the chairs, we know that pretty much it's not a human, or never once was a human. So it has to be an animal. Could it be a lightning elemental or a pixie or a sprite? I don't know if it's legit. Right now I don't have enough information to go on to say what it is. It is a light anomaly, which it could be an animal. It could be a animal crawling across and reflecting light. It could be a bug. It could be a bird. Well, no, it wouldn't be with the motion that it was having. It wouldn't be a raindrop. It's moving fairly across. There's actually few Jim Beam distilleries. So we're gonna watch and see what we can.
It goes all the way across, and there's not a light because there is no light back there behind. You can see up on the hill back there. There's no light there. There's nobody over here. But it's still going across the camera. You can't see it as much now, but it's there.
Now, I would usually say that a light or speck caught on camera is most likely either a piece of dust, a bug crawling across the lens, or even a raindrop. But this particular figure appears to actually be walking across the empty parking lot. It even seems to pass behind the building's support posts. Even stranger, it appears to be radiating an eerie light. So could this be a real ghost caught on CCTV? Let me know what you think. Before we move on.
Okay, real quick. So let me switch back so we can talk about that. So for that one, I honestly think that one may be legit, guys. That one may be legit. For once, Demon, for once, we may have a legit caught on camera, okay? Because, like they said, it is producing a light, okay? And I can tell that. It is producing its own light, okay? It is not a reflection. It is producing its own light. So, for it to be as small as it is compared to those rocking chairs, it cannot have been a human. It can't be a human, a living human or dead. Googling animals that are bioluminescent in Kentucky. 1 second. Okay. Well, while he does that, ladies and gentlemen, anyone else got any ideas of what it could be? Because it is producing its own light. Whatever it is producing its light because they're using night vision cameras, which are ultraviolet, so it's not going to be able to reflect light. So whatever we're seeing is producing its light. We may have something legit paranormal. Now, paranormal does not mean that it's a ghost. Okay, understand that paranormal means anything that's not normal. Okay, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. Bigfoot is corporeal and not ethereal. Bigfoot's not a ghost, so Bigfoot is still paranormal. It could be aliens, you know. So it could be a number of different things. And I'm hoping that that Onyx Demon can actually find some sort of information on bioluminescent animals in Kentucky. But while we wait for that, I'm going to switch back over to the movie screen and get ready to watch the next one and see what he comes up with.
To the next video. If you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Behind the Glass. Popular paranormal investigator Ricky Velasquez is live streaming an overnight investigation at an abandoned hospital.
Okay, real quick, guys. Myself, Onyx Demon, and Hellfire, we see Ricky Velasquez quite a lot. We've already seen a good 4 of his videos that they've showed here. Ricky Velasquez has been busted many times as being fake. Everything he does is straight out bullshit, right out the gate. I'm not normal. Does that make me paranormal? To some degrees, yes, you would be considered paranormal, Claw Overdrive. And yes, I know it's a joke. But here we go. Just a heads up, Ricky Velasquez, we busted him 3 to 4 times now for being fake. And we've already said that most of the hospital footages usually end up being faked. Just want to give you that little bit of heads up and knowledge before we go into his actual video and see what he has.
Hospital in Mexico. Now, to protect the historical property, he chooses not to reveal the hospital's location, but only says that there are many dark stories and tales of paranormal activity surrounding the old abandoned hospital. Ricky Velasquez begins his exploration with 2 other ghost hunters, but eventually they decide to go, leaving Ricky all alone in the creepy old hospital. Before long, he begins to hear strange sounds coming from somewhere inside the building.
Okay, so he has a team of two other ghost hunters who decide to just leave. Okay, first of all, if you're going to at a paranormal investigation with a team, rats in the walls, I don't know about that, but I know that if you're going to a paranormal team, only thing I can find is fireflies. So yeah, it pretty much Onyx Demon. Exactly. So I can't explain that one at all. That one for me puzzles me. That one with the walking bioluminescence producing sunlight, it puzzles me. I'm gonna call that one legit. Me too. I'm gonna call that one legit. And since you backed me up on that, yeah, it's legit. That one was legit. For the first time ever on my show, we actually got one legit one. Get Hellfire on it. I definitely will. Right now, he's sleeping because he stayed up all night. This video that we're watching right now, they've already stated that his 2-member team have already left him alone. So, Paladin Baz subscribed. Woo to the who with Paladin. Hold the bus 8 months. Baz says, what? I personally think it's an inhuman. I do too, Demon. I do too. With this one here, his team left. So anything that we find may be his team hidden, causing things, and it's his teammates creating things to happen somewhere behind the scenes, because it kind of seems fishy that your ghost hunting team just decides to up and leave. Cellcat subscribe with a tier 1. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it, Cellcat. So anyway, Bank de Vaux Bedankt de Vaux Day. Okay. Wow, 8 months passed by so fast, right, Baz? Right. So what's up? We're doing our typical debunking. I just wanted to point out some details before I go into the next video.
Building.
5 minutos de... No te pases.
What's up, monkey? What's up? Okay, real quick, guys. There was a female and a male with them, and they had to leave. Now we're hearing what sounds like either a female or a kid, probably the female's child, and they're playing a tape over and over again. I'll be home in 15 minutes. Okay, no problem, Messiah. So yeah, I think this one here is bullshit again.
The terrifying wail of a woman can be heard echoing through the hospital halls. Ricky is all alone and more than a little freaked out, so he is hiding in one of the hospital rooms. He wants to leave, but at the urging of his live stream audience, he decides to stick around just a bit longer. It did not go well. From his hiding spot in the hospital room, he explains what he's hearing and experiencing. But then things get truly chilling.
Es extraño. Voces. Como si algo se acercara aquí adentro, como si...
Exactly, Demon, exactly. So, Demon, you missed it earlier. They talked about how he had two people with him filming, and they decided to leave because they were too spooked out, so supposedly they left. I'm telling you, his teammates are somewhere with the tape recorder, playing the tape recorder for him, hidden off camera somewhere. Mamma mia, that's some bad acting, right? Exactly, that too, and super bad acting.
Did you see it? In the circular window on the left door, a small pale hand can be seen pressing against the window before quickly disappearing. Ricky is shocked to his core. He gets up and quickly rushes over to the door to look behind it. But nothing there. That's when he decides to just leave the hospital and end the live stream. So do you think Ricky caught one of the hospital spirits live on camera?
It was his teammate.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Woodchester Mansion. The Woodchester Mansion in Gloucestershire, England has a dark and mysterious history. The building was constructed over 150 years ago.
Exactly.
But one day the construction suddenly stopped. For unknown reasons, workers at the mansion just dropped their tools, refused to continue working, and left, never to return. Rumors began to circulate about the reason for the workers' sudden departure. The creepiest of these rumors says that a murder took place inside the mansion, and that soon after the site was plagued by violent paranormal activity. It is said that one day after some unknown, very disturbing paranormal event, the workers fled in terror, even leaving their tools behind. To this day, over 150 years later, the workers' 19th century tools can be found scattered around Woodchester Mansion. Since then, many visitors to Woodchester Mansion have had terrifying paranormal experiences of their own. Ghost hunter Mark Pritchard and a small group of investigators explored the mysterious Woodchester Mansion in the middle of the night. They don't know it yet, but their investigation is about to take a terrifying turn.
Oh yeah, definitely. What you guys?
Yeah?
But it's not quite. It's alright. It's alright. Right. It's there. Whoa, wait. Wow. You've got a player. That narrowly missed you, didn't it? That came from up there. That was.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's frightened me.
You right? Oh, got that on camera.
Really
Got it falling on camera.
Sorry, falling.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. Let's just have a minute.
I thought it was coming. What the? Yeah, you can see where there's the stones up on the top there, though. Just resting on it. No,
I don't know. That looks like that would.
Can't be.
The thing is, that's got to have come off. You see there, these stones are all along here.
Which means it must have been pushed off.
Yeah. Wow.
One of the group's investigators, Joanne, screams in terror as she is nearly hit by what appears to be a heavy piece of roof tile or a stone. Now the group has no idea how it could have fallen since there's no wind, and as I mentioned, the piece is fairly heavy. The ghost hunters believe that the only way the chunk of material could have fallen is if it were pushed off the ceiling above them, or maybe even thrown by some unseen force.
It could have easily dropped.
Now, I didn't spot anything, but some viewers claim to see bizarre shadows lurking in the rafters just above them. So take a close look for yourself and let me know what you see.
There's no shadow.
The Night Visitor.
That one was completely
TikTok
fake,
user
guys.
Amanda Angelo is watching YouTube very late at night in her bedroom.
Real quick, guys, real quick for this new one. That one there was not enough information to actually say whether it was real or whether it was fake. Old building vibrations from people walking, causing it to drop exactly Stalecat. Right now, since we don't have not much to go on as far as video evidence aside from something dropping, if there's a doubt, throw it out. Building settling, there's no other nothing else to base anything else on. Now, this next video, as you can see in the text, Demon, if you would like to field what TikTok means in TikTok caught on cameras mean in the realm of ghost huntings and ghost caught on video cameras, who would like to take a stab at what the translation of TikTok in the world of ghost hunting is? So she's watching, then why is the camera on? TikTok in ghost hunting language translates to fake. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. The words TikTok in the world of ghost hunting is automatically defined as this video is fake as fuck.
That she shares with her sister Alexis. Alexis gets up to go to the bathroom, but when she returns, something is just not quite right.
Lexi? 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 Hey! Stop staring at me like that! Alexis! Yo, you're starting to freak me the f*** out! Mom! 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 Stop! Why are you crying? Hello? Lexi? Mom! She's just standing here staring at me.
Max. Hey. I'm gonna go lay down.
Now, of course, the simple explanation for Alexis' unnerving behavior is likely that she was simply sleepwalking. However, many TikTok viewers believe that she might have actually been possessed by a ghost or demon, especially since Amanda claims that the event happened at 3 a.m., which is said to be the hour when supernatural beings are the most powerful. Either way, it's worth mentioning that I believe that this video is 100% real. Well, let me clarify that. I believe that Alexis is definitely sleepwalking, not necessarily that she's possessed. But if you watch closely, Alexis doesn't blink a single time in this entire video, even though a bright flashlight is shining right into her face. In fact, Alexis keeps her eyes open for so long that they actually begin to tear up. So, what would you do if one...
Okay, time has no bearing mostly. Or Santa Clara is always fake, possessed by the ghost of John Wilkes Booth. So, yeah, I saw the original footage of this as well, Onyx Demon, and yeah, she's pretty much sleepwalking. She's not possessed. I don't give a shit what the other fucking TikTok fake fucks out there say. This video, the girl is sleepwalking. Like you said, Josh, there's no rhythmic patterns of the thing. If she was possessed, and I know Onyx Demon will agree with me on this. If she was possessed, let me switch to camera. If she was possessed, okay, she wouldn't just stand there. The demon wouldn't just be standing there looking. Okay, the demon would do his best to help her portray to be who she is in the body that it's possessing, to be able to do what it needs to do. It wouldn't just stand there and be like, a demon wouldn't do that. Okay, so we know that a demon, if it was a demon possession, would continue the charade of being the person versus just standing there. So it's not a demon possession. It more than likely was a sleepwalking, which the video, the demon would start speaking Latin backwards. Sometimes, not all the times. If it's being exorcised, it won't be Latin. It'll because people hear the Latin. Believe it or not, if it was a demon, it wouldn't be Latin. It would be Aramaic or Arabic. It would be Arabic or Aramaic, not Latin. But I believe the video is real. Like the one guy said, she was really out of it. She was sleepwalking, so it's a spooky video, yeah. And it's legitly spooky, but she was sleepwalking. There's no paranormal activity to it. It's not a ghost caught on camera. Why they have that in there, I don't get it. It wasn't a ghost caught on camera, so why have it in there? If there's a doubt, throw it out. So let's switch over back to the movies. Oh, wrong one, damn it. And get this playing again to the next video, ladies and gentlemen. On to
One of your family members suddenly walked into your bedroom at 3 a.m. and just started staring at you. Paranormal or not, this video is downright creepy. The Passenger. Reddit user RBFS, that's short for Reddit Bans Free Speak, recently posted a very creepy video to the R-Ghost subreddit. He says that he had to be picked up by an ambulance after suffering an eye injury. He pulls out his phone to film himself as they load him into the ambulance. And this is where things get truly bizarre. And this time, I ask, did you hear it? Right after the EMT loads him into the ambulance and shuts the door, a voice whispers, "It's fine, I'm ready." Reddit user RBFS says that he was completely alone in the ambulance.
Okay, right there, guys. Oh my God, not Reddit. No, not Reddit. The dreaded Reddit. So that was going to be the last video, and it already, you can tell that it's somebody corporeal, a corporeal person on the other side of the camera whispering, "It's okay, I'm ready." You know, it's too corporeal. It's not ethereal. It's not an electromagnetic field. If it was for it to manifest that clear, his phone would have shut off because it was draining the power of his phone. Or some power would have been drained somewhere for it to manifest that clear. So it was definitely somebody whispering on the other side. So yeah, I don't care what anybody says. That was straight out some bullshit fake right there. There was no need of finishing that one out. So lights would be affected too. Exactly. Lights would be affected too. So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, alrighty, Surf, I got to get up in a couple hours work. I got no problem. Take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a bunch of you guys here. Please all do not leave. Stay here. Please stay. Hey, thank you. I'm actually getting ready to do the raid. Everybody, as always, I always do raid. It's about stream love. Most of you guys are streamers, and you know what it's like to get raids and want to have more viewers. So knowing that exhilarating feeling that you get and that happiness you get when someone raids you, let's take that feeling and pass it off to somebody else. Let's make someone's night. Stay for 5 minutes is all I'm asking. Stay for 5 minutes. And if after 5 minutes you don't like that person's stream, you're more than welcome to leave and move on and do whatever you want to do. But for please, 5 minutes, stay with me in the raid. hashtag raid, hashtag retroactive. And if you're a stream demon, hashtag stream demons. Let's make somebody's night. I'm going to raid Shanwich. She's got 6 viewers, but I haven't really raided her before, so I'm going to go ahead and raid her. She's playing World of Warcraft, so let's give her some rub. See, I caught your stream a bit late then. Hey, it's all good. You can always check the VOD. You were here for some of it, so I love you for being here. It's always better late than never. So, everybody, let me go ahead and drop this love to her. Mystery Mondays is great. Thank you, K-Bear. I appreciate it. Love to every single one of y'all. Let me get this raid going real quick, guys. Okay. As always, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I couldn't do this show without you guys. You guys are what makes this show entertaining, not me. You guys. Thank you for giving me the chance to entertain you guys, to enlighten you, to teach you, to share with me the debunking of videos and learning new things. I can't wait until I have enough money to build together to do the live ghost hunting traveling show. That's something I really want to do for you guys, but I will be doing some live ghost hunting stream even if I don't get a chance to travel. It's all coming. So be here for, don't forget, Fallout Friday, guys. This Friday is going to be my Halloween super secret stream. It's going to be phenomenal. Do not miss this out. It's going to be something you don't want to miss. It's a major, major stream for me. I put a lot of work into it. Please be there Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you. Let's get this raid going.